Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Fox98 here. Welcome back to a brand new episode of our F1 2021 Rose to Mercedes. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm already in the garage right now. And that's because I entered into the main menus and I accidentally clicked A, which meant that I went on to qualifying. So I'm not going to be able to show you guys the whole laptop stuff. I'll have to do that after I've done qualifying. So it's going to be a bit mixed up. But if you end up enjoying today's video, though, drop it a like, subscribe if you're new around here as well. And thank you so much for those that are being patient and waiting for this episode to drop. As you would have seen, I've been making a lot of Halo Infinite videos as I have had the tech preview build, and I love the game. And don't be surprised if you see a lot more different games on the channel, as I don't really want to stick to just F1 anymore. Fancy doing something different. Anyway, let's have a look at the objectives and see where we're at then for our opportunity to drive for Mercedes. Basically, short and short, we just need one more pole position, and we've got it. However, I will make it that if I do win the Drivers' Championship, I will be able to automatically promote to Mercedes, specifically because of our car being heavily nerfed and the AIs are overpowered. So, yeah, I'm making it easy for myself because, quite frankly, I'm one of those people where I know a lot of people like watching YouTubers suffer, and that's not me. Unfortunately, I do not like to suffer. I literally want to chill out and have some fun. And if it's not fun, I won't do it. So, beat Stroll in the qualifying head-to-heads. We're currently 11-4 up. Get into Q3 12 times. We've done it 12 times. Take pole position 5 times. We've done it 4 times. Finished third of the Constructors. I think we're second at the moment. And then win 6 races. We've won 6. So that's where we're at in terms of the objectives, and that's where we're at in terms of that. So there's nothing else I can really talk about now. We're just going to get straight into qualifying. I'll give you a quick recap then on the laptop, and then we'll just get into the race and see how we can get on. I've also dropped the AI down. I don't know what I've put it down. I think it's 101. I'm not that quick on this game compared to last year's game. All of my areas where I was really strong in last year's game, I'm not that quick anymore. I can't do those anymore. I really like to attack the curbs. You can't really do that this year. And obviously with the AIs, as everyone is complaining about, they're just way too fast in the high-speed corners. So I've dropped the AI difficulty down. If it's too easy, I'll chuck it up. But every race you've seen this season has literally been on 102 AI, I think. Maybe 103 or 103/104 for some of the races. But we're knocking it down. If it's too easy, we'll change it. Yeah, that's about accurate. Yeah, half a second behind Sonoda. Yeah, nice. Okay, P15. That's not encouraging in the slightest. Fuck off. P14 only. Nice. That's just so fun, so encouraging when this car is beyond undrivable. Okay, you know this game's broken when Hamilton's 2.1 seconds off the pace and is slower than me. That just shows how unbelievably stupid this game really is. Verstappen quickest in Q2, and we were 1.7 seconds slower. 4/10 slower than my... Do you know what? Where was I slower? Go on, let's have a look. Let's compare myself to Stroll then. Equal machinery. So he's done a 24.4 first sector. 24.7, so I've lost 3/10 in sector 1. It's a 30... Oh, it's fast. Alright, 36.2 middle sector. Okay. We did a 36.2. So we matched each other in the middle sector. I was fractionally faster. And a 29.6 and a 29.8. So I'm 3/10 in the first sector, 2/10 in the final sector. Compare that to Verstappen, it'd be another matter. But yeah, just unrealistic. I'll try, love, but don't get your hopes up. Anyway, here's the laptop, by the way, because I didn't actually show this during the start. So as you can see, we're maxed out in every department. Well, I say maxed out. We could go better if they'd actually upgrade my king facilities. But they don't. Oh, when did this fail? I didn't even realise it failed. Oh, we'll just sort it out then. But this is the problem, look. The PU is the best bit on the grid. You can see we're miles clear of everyone else on the power unit side of things. And this is my problem. Because my car is so quick, it just doesn't have any downforce to match it. And it just makes my car undrivable. Yes, I should probably add a lot more downforce onto my cars. But, all things considered, durability we're not maxed out. We've actually got 2 things that we can do. But we'll wait to the end of the race and then we'll probably just chuck them both on. to be honest, and then we'll kind of be in that department. That's all I can do. Very upsetting. Looking at the R&D tree, you can see how everybody is making some progress. Ferrari have actually lost out a little bit now. You can see that Red Bull, Mercedes and McLaren all jump in front of them. We're making a bit of progress. Williams are now in front of Alpine. Williams are catching us. Remember, Williams is the team that I started with and left because they were crap. Well, because I got promoted, but still, yeah, that's a bit depressing. Also, this PU is actually a little bit worn. It doesn't make a difference, but yeah, okay. Anyway, let's get into this race and try and salvage something.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Perez, Carlos Sainz and Ricciardo, Norris, Gasly, Tsunoda and George Russell, Stroll, Ocon, Thomas and Hamilton, Mick Schumacher, Giovinazzi, Nicholas Latifi and Christian Lundgaard. Fernando Alonso, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Nikita Mazepin. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
With 5 races remaining, we're still in with a chance of taking the Constructors' Championship. The team need a result from you today.
Really not in with a chance of winning the Constructors, Jeff. You're on cracks, my son. Don't even think about it. Right, let's get this race underway. 5 ready to the lighters. I don't have my preferred line into turn 1 here, which is not good. I'll just swoop around the outside of everyone, I guess, instead. That works. My back end feels all over the shop. Playing musical instruments, man, with my gears. There's some damage on one of the cars ahead. Patience. Patience shall reward me. Either that or I'll crash out with one of the two. One of the Red Bulls has got damage. I'll just send it. Try to avoid Sainz here. Right, this is my home territory. The straight. Because it's the only place that I'm fast at. With straight line speedy speeds. Yeah, we'll get Sainz probably. I'll outbrake myself. I was hoping he'd give me some room. He wasn't accustomed to doing that. Fuck me, Sainz. You really don't like giving space, do you? It's fine, we got him anyway. P6 is mine.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
Verstappen pits. Obviously he had the front wing damage. Leclerc's got a nice gap. Up into P5 now. Very nice start. Fuck, I wanted to go for it, but I decided against it. Last second. Right, these lot in front will probably end up pulling away from us now. So we'll pretty much just set ourselves in. I said they were going to pull away from us, but that doesn't seem to be the case right now. Sending it! See you later, sunshine. Purple sector 2? That's naughty. Front tyres are starting to overheat. Ricciardo's going to come back at me here. In fact, I'll let him through. Go on. There you are, son. Take position. Try and just follow him for now, I think. Suffering with tyre temps. They'll clear it when we go into the mediums, but if I can't get these tyres to work, then I'm going to have to box early for the mediums, maybe lap 6, lap 7 instead. Which wouldn't really be that much of a hindrance, but you just see how much I'm struggling to get the car to work. So far so good in holding on with Ricciardo. It's actually working quite nicely. Believe me though, if he was out of DRS range of me, no chance I'm keeping up. That's a fact. Ricciardo pits. 1 lap earlier than me. Fascinating that. Oh, Leclerc pits too. I wonder if they go to hards. No, they go mediums. Worth a shot, seeing if they mess up their strategy. Right, in we come then for our one and only stop. Perez and Bottas follow suit. Well, I don't say follow suit, they're actually in front of me, so that makes no difference. Both go to the medium compound tyres. It's going to be a race against Ricciardo, realistically. See where we rejoin in all of this. 3.1, bit slow. Leclerc goes through. I think Ricciardo is going to go through quite comfortably, actually. Bit of a shame that, but he is undercut, so there he goes.
See these tyres through to the end now.
And he's going to be ahead in DRS territory as well, which means I'm not going to get any. That's really frustrating, actually. I should have reacted or tried to make different. My race has just turned really lonely now. Don't have the pace to keep up with Ricciardo. Norris is closing in on me, but I don't think he's closing in enough per lap to actually warrant an attack at the end. But I could be wrong, so keep going. That bit where I said Norris probably won't attack us, I take it back. He just took 8/10 out of me in the first sector alone. Realism. Right, Leclerc wins the Grand Prix, and he sets the fastest lap as well. Oh, Norris right behind me. He's actually managed to get to hyperdrive mode and catch me. But it is going to be P5 though on the road after starting in 13th place. I cannot be disappointed with that. Right, so we are here then at the end of the race, and Charles Leclerc wins the Grand Prix ahead of Valtteri Bottas, and then Sergio Perez and Daniel Ricciardo. We come across line in P5 just ahead of Lando Norris. Overall, we had the pace versus... we didn't have the pace versus Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari, McLaren. So all the teams that are genuinely in front of us in the performance comparison chart, we don't have the pace against them. So we actually maximised even more where we should have been. Obviously, Hamilton out of position, couldn't recover. Verstappen was out of position as well, but he managed to recover quite well, actually. And Lando Norris was obviously behind us for a lot of the race. But yeah, awesome stuff. P5, can't complain. We only lose 15 points to Charles Leclerc. It would have and should have been 16 points, because as you would have seen, Leclerc obviously did claim the fastest lap of this race. But this game is so broken that if we scroll down to the bottom here, Yuki Tsunoda set the fastest lap with a 1 minute 15.7. And we'll show you how he managed to set a 1:15.7 right now. You can see that he set a 25.1 in the first sector, not too bad. A 37.6 in the middle sector, again, not too bad. But 12 seconds in the final sector, and then he gets a DNF for it. I don't play F1 2021 as much because stuff like this is infuriating. It's just weird. But at least it stops Leclerc from getting points, so, you know, that's all good and dandy in my eyes. Right, looking at this championship standings now, we are 69 points clear of Charles Leclerc. Bottas moves in front of Hamilton now. He's 103 points back, with Hamilton 109 points further back. And then it's Verstappen, Norris, Ricciardo, Sainz, Perez and Alonso. In the Constructors' Championship, we are 36 points behind Mercedes. I believe that's gone up because Bottas finished in second, and Ferrari are now just 49 points behind. Ferrari looking handy to overtake us in the Constructors' Championship. We're going to move into the laptop now and make some big upgrades to the car. That's just durability, because that's all I can do. Right, so we're back at the laptop now, where we're going to make some big upgrades to the car, and that is durability, because that's genuinely all I can do. I'm not even going to rush them, because there's just no point in doing so. So they are the durability upgrades, and that's all I can do. I genuinely, well, apart from this upgrade potentially failing, I can't do anything else. So yeah, that's it. I genuinely, I have nothing else I could do.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process.
Thanks.
We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Thanks. Apart from some piston rings, which are from Mercedes. So I've actually been given more engine power. Something that I just don't need, because I have too much engine power. But yeah, that's all I can do, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, drop it a like, subscribe if you're new around here as well. And I will see you guys for the next episode at the Mexican Grand Prix, which is traditionally a good track for the player. But of course, we have got a difficult car to drive. So yeah, I will see you guys for that race very, very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Take care all. Peace.